Whiskey Jason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American over here in Germany, often reviewing rare and exotic whiskeys. Edradour, 12-year cask strength Oloroso sherry butts. We have here batch number 4, 5,095 bottles at 58.6% ABV. First fill and second fill Oloroso sherry butts, distilled 2012, bottled on the 14th of June 2024. Whiskybase 259563. Here we have batch 3, Whiskybase 251928. So we have vintages 2011 and 2012 in here. This was bottled on the 8th of March 2024. So there's just basically 3 months between the two of them, and this was 4,517 bottles that they said they had to get out of the warehouse real quick. And what I thoroughly find disappointing, sorry Signature Vintage, otherwise you're doing everything correctly, or Edradour or Andrew Symington, good job. Couldn't you have actually somehow made it possible that the ABVs of batch 3 and 4 are not identical? Because that's how I like to separate things. I like to say, oh, this is 58.6. This is 58.7 or 5 or 4 or 3. But they're the same, and it's very confusing because if I type in Edradour, if I type in 2012, if I type in cask strength and 12 years of age with 58.6, some stores are selling this and some stores are selling that. All right, good. So both of these basically have a price of 99 euros. Now, sometimes if you wait and you get a nice little sale, you might find it for 94, even 89. So it's this is great whiskey. This is a great price. I mean, now the 100 proof series, without a doubt, one of the best value for money whiskeys out on the market at the moment, and maybe in the last 10 years. Fabulous value for money. I mean, 42 euros for 57.1% age stated, non-chilled filtered, non-natural color whiskey from a lot of distilleries we normally can't get our hands on. Wow, that's fabulous. Now, this is still unique because this is the 4th batch now of this wonderful series that they've been doing, 12-year-old cask strength. I can't help to think that this is somehow a answer to the Buna 12 cask strength that they just recently brought out as well. So I have the 23 version here. I'm just going to put my glass in here and pour a tiny little bit in here and actually compare the 3 of these. I've done this before. I compared the 1 with the 2. I compared the 2 with the 3. Now I'm comparing the 3 with the 4. And I almost always have the Buna here with me. Generally, what I can say is if you can find a bottle of the 12-year-old Edradour cask strength, buy it. For 100 euros, it's hard to get anything else even close to it. Now, this at the moment in Germany is going, I saw a price of 88 euros this week. Normally, it's under 100 euros, so 94, 96, 98, sometimes 92. But as I said, I found it for 88 just recently online. Yeah, we're spoiled for choice for great whiskeys. Now, there's a lot of crap out there, but there's some really nice gems. And I think the Edradour 12-year-old Oloroso sherry butt cask strength is one of those gems. On the nose, the new batch 4. Look at the color difference. Can you see this? This is a little bit more of a brown mahogany. This is a little bit more of a red type of hue. The Buna is the lightest of them all. There's bourbon cask matured, bourbon casks mixed in, blended in here in this edition. This is very nice. So my question is going to be, and remains, you have $100, 100 euros, 100 pounds, burning a hole in your pocket. You want to buy a single malt Scotch cask strength, age stated sherry bomb. What do you buy? Age stated. 12, Buna 12. Age stated. Which one can you recommend? I think there's not much out there. Please prove me wrong in the comments. What can you buy for that 100 plus, roundabout, plus minus 10%, whatever, for a cask strength age stated? I can name a Glendronach, not age stated. I can name a Tamdhu Abalo Abana, not age stated. All these sherry bombs, the Tamdhu, all these things are not age stated normally, and that's the problem. Here we have age statements. That's exceptional. All right, so let's try this on my palate. That has a little bit more of a sherry, syrupy moment going on here. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Sláinte. I just found a website in Germany. It's 90 euros instead of the 99 recommended retail price. That is really good. I get the leather. I get the tobacco. I get the dark cherry and plum prune moment. Alcohol is a given with 58.6%, both of these, but it's not distracting. It doesn't hurt. It's not hot. It's supportive and well integrated. That is very fine. That is very, very nice. This is an A- whiskey for me. Value for money, 99 euros recommended retail price, also a C+. One of these whiskeys that I'm going to go, if you can afford it and you like this, buy it. You're not going to find anything much better on the market. Well, maybe a Buna 12. But except for that, I don't know of any products out there that actually are playing in that league of age-stated sherry bombs and cask strength. All right. Batch 3. Cheers. The alcohol is in batch 3 a little bit better integrated. There's more European oakiness. Here we have I have more of a fruitiness, that dark, rich cherry, that the prune moment, that plum moment. The finish is also nice, but I prefer the batch 4, which means, and I hate to say this, but the casks, the batches are getting better. I would love to have 1 and 2 here to compare them as well. Don't have them at the moment, at least not. That's fabulous. Usually the first one is the absolute best. The second one drops off. The third one's even worse. And the fourth one is, why is he even on the market? No, they're actually very good. Good. Almost very good and excellent. I mean, that's good stuff. Now, the real test of time is, this is 2023. This was not my favorite, all right? I think it was 2022 or 2021 that was my absolute favorite. 2023 Buna 12 was still very, very good. Which one is better? And when I try this, the first thing I recognize is it's a lot lighter in color. And the second thing I realize is those bourbon barrels that had been mixed in here, not just sherry, play a role, but there's a little bit of a sourness that I don't get with the Edradour. It's the Buna cast, it's just the Buna distillate. That is a B++, A- whiskey. This is an A- whiskey. This is an A whiskey. I mean, I'm spoiled for choice here. This is so good. One little last sip of the batch 4. Often I'm sick and tired of sherry matured whiskeys. But this, the Edradour 12, Sherry Butt Cask Strength Batch 4, is just awesome. I'm giving this a solid A. Value for money, B++. Once again, not everyone can afford €100 to buy a bottle of whiskey. This is not something I would recommend you're just splurging on if you're not actually at that area yet in your timeline of whiskey connoisseurship. That you say, hey, I'm going to just put $100 on the table, €100, £100, and say, buy this. But if you are in that price class and you are looking for something that is absolutely fabulous for a value for money that I can recommend, go for it. This is unique. There are not many things out there that actually deliver this quality, this age statement, this flavor profile. Age stated, sherry bomb, cask strength. What else do you want? So that's the question. Which other products could actually challenge these in that same category? Under $100 or around $100, cask strength, sherry bomb, age stated. Thank you very much for watching, liking, subscribing. This is definitely an A, C++ for value for money. I'm looking forward to batch number 5. Is it going to be even better? Who knows? Bye-bye.